decimal point.
We should probably have a learning, or what's our
Oh,
learning
thank you, Mr. Lecter.
I think we should have a learning objective for the day.
Yeah.
So I will learn. That's like our goal. Mr. Lecter, thanks for reminding me.
No problem.
I will learn, guess what? It's how to read and write. Yeah. So it's similar. So read and write. Yesterday we talked all about to the right of the decimal point. Today we're going to talk
Oh yeah.
both, combined. So I will learn how to read and write whole number and decimals.
Yeah, everything from the left and right.
I will learn how to read and write numbers from thousands to thousandths.
Right. From
Numbers.
Numbers.
Yep. From thousands to thousandths. Okay. So if we got rid of this,
We're halfway done.
that's what we did yesterday, right? That was yesterday. For example, how would we read this one on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
267,000. Hi, my name is 267.
Hi,
Thousands.
Nice to meet you. 267 thousandths. Today we're going to introduce you to your big brother, whole numbers. Okay? So that's going to kind of be our goal today. Now, let's start easy.
And we should maybe try a couple from our review from with fractions too, and putting them like what they did in. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope. Okay. I'm going to let you do it.
Okay, so let's just I would
Gotcha.
Yeah, like 6. Because we kind of had a little bit of trouble. You guys got a little bit scared going into yesterday's homework. You guys were really good, but then we kind of overthought fractions like this.
By the way, the homework was incredible, though. The stuff I graded looked great.
And that's awesome. See, so how do we read that? How do we read this?
6 over 1,000.
Okay, 6, but I like to see this is 1,000, right?
Yeah.
So I automatically know 1,000, the little brother, thousandths. So I'm going to the thousandths, okay? Because we know that will equal, so I need a decimal. Now how many places do I need in thousandths? Tyriana?
3.
3. Now this was also a concern. Why? So 3, so what do I put here?
A 6.
So I put 6 here?
No, a 0. 3 0.
Okay. Wait, so I put 3 zeros?
No, a 0 and a 6. Wait,
0,
no.
0,
2 0.
0, 0, 6. Excellent. That is how we do that one. But why would it not be this? That's what my question is to you. Why would it not be that? Michaela?
That's 6/10.
No, not quite.
It's equal to 6
It's equal to 6/10, but we don't read it that way. Melody? Oh, wait, first read the number. Then what's the place value? Hi, 600. What's your last name? No, 600 is your first name. What's your last name? Thousandths. Right? So do you see the difference here? This is just 6,000ths. This is 600,000ths.
Do you see how they have the same last name, though? Because there's 3 digits to the right of the decimal place.
So that's where there was a couple of these kind of confusing ones. And just to kind of go through, read this fraction. What's the big brother? That looks like a big brother. Go to the little brother. Okay? Just kind of what Mr. Adamson was talking about. Because I think initially some people got scared. Oh, but wait. What's this?
Okay, so something that helps me. How many zeros are in that?
3. 2.
what?
Three.
So that's telling me how many numbers I should have to the right of the decimal point. Does that kind of help? If you have this, I should have one number to the right of the decimal point. If I have this, I should have 2 digits, because I have 2 zeros, so 2 digits to the right. Huh, I have to put that. Okay? 2 hundredths. Yes, Maya?
What would happen if it was like 2 12s for the 2 over 10?
If it was that?
Yeah.
Good. Here's why I think decimals are so much nicer than fractions.
They are.
We're not going to do this. Because there is no such thing as the 12ths place, is there?
No.
There's only tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Now, later on in life, we'll talk about how to make fractions like 2/12 into a decimal. But that's not going to happen for a little while, you guys, okay? So let's not worry about that yet. Okay, good question, Omaya. That's a great question. Now, let's get back to kind of what Mr. Lencher was talking about. What if I have like this? Raise your hand if you can tell, or who wants to come up to the board and show that.
Like if you, for the thing.
To the decimal, yep, Angel, go ahead. You could also do it on your board if you wanted. Go ahead, point 1, 2.
Would you put a 0 in front of it?
You could put a 0 in front of the decimal point,
It's the same.
but it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
We have no holes and 12 hundredths. All right, so I think we can move on to today's lesson then.
Yep.
And let's start. Now, how would you read that if you just saw that? One. One whole. You don't say whole, you just say one though. So, 1.
And point.
Well,
Point.
okay, good. I'm glad some of you are saying point, some of you said and. Anytime you see that decimal point, and.
1 point.
No,
One.
one and. 2 tenths. It's a 2 in the tenths place. Good. Okay. Let's read this one now. 21 and 2 tenths. 21 and 23 hundredths.
It's not thousandths because
Let's say it again. 21 and 23 hundredths. So you read that number together just like you read this. You didn't say 2-1, you said 21. That's 23, but it's hundredths because that's what place our smallest digits in. It's in the hundredths place. Okay, let's add another one. Let's read this one now. 321
and 23 hundredths. I have 33.
I know.
321 and 234 thousandths. 4,000.
Wait, hold on. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. I don't want to hear 2 ands.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I know.
Because some people will want to say 4,321. The only time we get to say and in math is when that decimal point.
Unless there's 2 decimal.
There's not going to be 2 decimal points.
Well, can't there be 1 in the front and 1 in the back?
That wouldn't make any sense.
That would not be a mathematical number.
Can you put
Are you talking about a comma?
No. Like, couldn't you put 1 and then, like, never mind.
Nope, you can't. You will only ever have one decimal point in the number.
Can you do this?
Nope.
Oh.
You either can use one or the other. So it's either going to be 41/100ths or 4 1/10, depending on where that decimal point is. All right. So let's read this one. 4,321 and 234 thousandths. Read. We just read. And we're going to practice some more of those. Okay? Now, look. Talk it in your head. Look at it. Do that self-talk in your head. And when I say 3, we're going to say that number. We're going to read that number on the board. But instead of reading it like a 5th grader, I want you to read it like an 82-year-old man.
Or woman.
Okay? Let's go with the man. 82-year-old man. Like the old man that lives next door to you. 1, 2, 3. 32 and 600ths. How many people said 32 and 600ths? What did you say instead? Tenths. Why isn't it tenths?
Because there's a 0 right there and the 6 is used.
And the 6 is in the hundredths place. Good job. All right, let's read another one.
So 100 or 10?
So let's read it. Let's read it as a normal 5th grader. 32 and 600ths. Okay. All right. This time, like a baby girl who's just learned how to talk. So, boys, make sure you got that nice high-pitched voice. 1, 2, 3.
Did we learn how to say decimals already?
Yeah.
Are we on a roll?
We're moving. All right.
Wait, I didn't hear it fully. Who can tell me this number?
But you have to use the normal 5th grade voice.
Yeah. Maya.
305.
No. Get rid of the end. 305.
And 2.
Yes.
Bingo. Excellent.
Who wants? Tariana, say it.
Oh, 305 tenths. 2 tenths.
Oh. Start over.
Oh, okay. 305 and 2 tenths.
Good. Adonis, say it. Good
Awesome.
job.
And it's almost like reading a book, guys. We don't read it from the right going this way. We read it from the left going this way.
Chase, say it.
300 and 305 and 2 tenths.
Good. Say it.
305.2 and 200 tenths.
Okay, so say it again.
305.
Oh.
305.2 tenths.
Say it again.
I mean, and 2 tenths.
Say it again.
305 and 2 tenths.
Good girl. Nice job.
There's no points in math.
So, 5th graders, I'm going to tell you right now that when you go home tonight, and if someone helps you with your homework or looks at your homework with you, I'm guessing more often than not, the adult that's helping you is going to say it wrong, and here's the reason why.
And you got it correct.
305. They're going to say and. I'm at least 1 out of every 2 parents. And I'm not faulting them, because I would do it too. I'll never forget, I forget which, must have been when I was at Waters. when I was teaching at Waters, and a guy I taught was said, dude, it's not and. It's 305. It's not 305. It's 305.
But that doesn't make sense if you do 305.2.
You
I
just
mean, and 2, because that wouldn't make sense if you put 2 and.
Well, right.
Yeah, 'cause this is how
But guess what?
2 cents.
You just say the number and then.
A lot of people, a lot of adults will say 3,652 or 3,652 and 52. It's common to put that and between your hundreds and your 10.
I don't.
Prime example. I went to the store the other day. I bought a new pair of tires. I got a new set of tires. I paid $125 a piece for them. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's common in our society to say
And
that.
I think a lot of you probably would catch yourselves doing that. And say you're like, hey, I bought a snow cone for, $425.
That's a lot of money.
I was just making that up.
But what we're saying is, it's common. Okay? Paid the water bill the other day. I can't believe it was $382.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yes. Yeah, good catch. So, went and paid my water bill the other day. It was $382. That's where we have to be careful.
That's the correct word.
That's the correct way because we are talking about whole dollars. Now, if I say I paid my water bill the other day and it was $382.71, then yes, then I get to say and because of that decimal point there.
And go home and write a decimal like this for your parents and ask them to read this for you. And say, well, actually, we learned today in class that is a common way that we say it, but really it's kind of incorrect.
Yeah. Don't be a smarty pants about it.
Yeah,
I
don't be like,
saying,
yeah.
my little
Tyriana
boy,
was being a smarty pants to me, and it's all your fault, Mr. Adamson. You
my
don't want
little-
any of those.
My little Julius came home last night and he told me I was wrong. No, we're not going to do that, but just politely say, hey, Mom, Dad, guess, or whoever, Grandma, Grandpa, Aunt, Uncle.
You didn't say
Really
that's
good
wrong.
Guess,
Try again.
guess what? Say, actually, we learned today the only time we say and when we're reading numbers is when we get to that decimal point. All right, let's keep moving. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. All right, let's move it. Question.
What was our question? Well, my mom is an interpreter and she learns from over there, so she might already probably know.
Okay, so she might not fall into the trap, eh? All right. Talk in your head. Say it in your head.
It's
I'm phoning a friend. Bring. No, just wait. I didn't tell you who I'm calling yet. Riley. Bring. Read this number to me.
328 and 4,000.
Job. Oh, sorry. Yes. Nice job, Riley. Okay. Riley, calling somebody else to call it.
Bring. Riley's calling.
Ring. Here, read the number for me. 328 and 4,000.
Kieran, call someone.
Kendall.
You're not talking in a phone.
Do we have to talk on the phone?
320.
Oh!
I didn't say.
320.
I didn't say it.
I thought I heard
I
and.
heard it.
I heard it. Yeah, you did.
Okay, redo it.
328.4,000.
Oh, no, we gotta get away from the point.
What's your point?
Yeah.
328.
Oh! I heard the A word. Yes. Oh! All right, hold on.